Anger is one of my favorite emotions. I love being angry. I become so productive. My mind, everything clicks. But it's inefficient because it requires so much energy for me to be angry. I lose networking opportunities because of anger, because I can't properly, people don't want to approach me when I'm angry. They don't want to be around someone who's angry. On the basketball court, I run people away because I'm constantly barking at people when I get angry. It's very inefficient, but I get things done when I'm angry. So realizing those things about yourself and self-assessing properly and realizing my end goal is over here. How do I get there from here? What are the flaws? What are my weaknesses that are keeping me from getting there? This is years away. What do I need to do today, tomorrow, next week in order to get from here to there in one piece? I've seen careers go down the drain in a matter of seconds. Reputations go down the drain in a matter of seconds. Rank be reduced in a matter of seconds. That's all it takes. It's all it takes. Burning bridges. You don't realize how small the Air Force is until you start burning bridges. You don't realize who knows who until you start burning bridges. This has to do a lot with leadership and being a low-ranking airman. If you're a leader and you're talking down to your airmen, you're going to realize how much you need them after you burn that bridge. How much leverage they actually have after you burn that bridge. Being an NCO stuck between the two, you got a higher ranking individual talking down to a lower ranking individual, and then the lower ranking individual responds with anger, and it kind of just blows up, but I'm stuck in the middle as the NCO. This is not even my troop, but I'm the acting NCO, but you see how I'm stuck in the middle trying to bridge the gap, and I'm trying to just go to wisdom. And so, of course, I get quiet and I start focusing on how do I bridge this gap? Not with the Band-Aid, but foundationally. What did I do wrong? Accountability. What did I do wrong? Even though I'm not involved, how do I fix this? What is my role in this? And it's not something that you figured out overnight. It's not something I figured out over the weekend. But I always go back to wisdom. I'm like, all right, how do I get from point A to point B? I'm not losing my career over this. These are two grown adults who make their own decisions, who will have to take accountability for their own actions, their own words, their own decisions. But I'm also in this chain of command as well. So I have to do my part. One thing you realize very quickly when you start involving very polarizing emotions is that it would not get you very far. There's a level of stoicism required to be in the military. There's a level of stoicism required to be in the military. Your emotions will fluctuate constantly. I feel angry. I feel sad. I feel depressed. And of course, emotions are different than feelings, so you will have a ton of feelings. I feel vengeful. How do you fix that? Stoicism, staying grounded. Picture a cow being rained on, staring at a fence, indifferent. Stoicism will save you a lot. Just imagine somebody walking up to you and just slapping you and you don't respond. You just keep going. You keep walking. That's how Mayweather looked like last night. He would get hit and just kept going. The fight before that, he took a beating by Arias, but he didn't look fazed by it. He was taking a ton of hits, beating them, kept going. That's kind of the mindset you need in the military, as far as no matter what happens to me, I will not respond immediately. I will respond, but not immediately. I will not react. That's kind of the difference. A response usually happens with a little more time in between. Reaction is almost immediately because you're just kind of, it's too quick. And a lot of careers end because of a reaction instead of a response. You should have responded with wisdom instead of reacting with emotions. Emotions are going to be there. I felt angry on Friday. I felt upset that this is on my plate. Why am I dealing with this? What did I do to deal with this, bro? Like, Why can't I just have a normal office where everybody minds their business, does their job? No, no. I got to deal with it. Got to figure it out. Got to figure it out. Accountability is probably the biggest piece in all of this. You will be disrespected at some point for a certain amount of time from a certain amount of people, guaranteed in your career. The earlier you figure it out, the better you'll be off.